Good morning, everybody. It's October 3rd, and we're going to talk about the Mardi Gras versus the Vesta. Now, this person has got a book. He wants to book now. Well, because what he's looking at is in May. And you think, oh, May's next year. But if you go by months, it's really not that far. And it's actually, he's booking a little late. But I just did that myself on the Mardi Gras. So, his statement is, okay, what is the difference between, okay, picking the ships? He said, should I go on the Mardi Gras, which is $150 more? He said the stops are practically similar. Are they similar? They're probably from the same region. They're probably in the same area, and they offer the same things and the same, other things. But what's your reason for cruising? Okay, take the price out. If that's not buying you, $150 difference. The stops are similar. Take those out. It's got to be about the ship. Now, I've read all the blogs about it because I'm going on the Mardi Gras, and it is a huge ship. So there are twice as many people on this ship that it is on the Vesta. There are more venues, but dining, if you're the shows, now I'm going to compare this. Now, I don't know, since I haven't been on and I haven't found anything yet, because I am asking that on the Allure, I loved it. You got to go in advance and say, I want to go to this show on this date. I want to do this on that date. So I pre-ordered. So I didn't have to go sit in the auditorium or the big room or the comedy show waiting, trying to find a seat where we all fit and, try to hug up a whole area or stay in that massive line. Hopefully we're going to get a decent seat. We were able to pick that. And when we got there, we just went up with our thing and they scanned it. Okay. And then they said we could go in, but then they had a line of standby like crazy. So if someone didn't show up or whatever by a certain time, they start letting those people in to fill those seats. But there was never anybody standing around up against walls. There was never anybody blocking the doors. It's a safety thing. And I don't know about this ship, so I'm going to find that out. It's a good question. So you want to know what's on the ship that's going to entertain you, that's going to keep you okay. The couple of ports we're going to. Oh, and 1 6-day and 1 7-day. And at this point, it all depends. It's a tight. But I would be going for what's on the ship if I've been to the island. What's the entertainment on the ship? It's a new ship to me, so I get to explore. This person hasn't been on either one. The Vista has been having a lot of engine problems lately, so she's out to sea right now. She's not having any problems, but still. I have to honestly say this is has to be based on the ship. You got to research your ship. I'm not knocking my people that do 100% reviews. It looks so professional. You don't see anyone in the room. I actually love to see when people do their review, and there's people in there. And you get to see how it works. You get to see how crowded it is. You get to see, okay, all right, gotcha, So if you're looking for good entertainment, find out what the shows are on either one of the ship. Now, Mardi Gras has a lot more entertainment that I do know on it. But unless they have that system in place that you can make a reservation in that show, you would have to get there early, and then you got to get to sit there about an hour and a half if the doors are open and if they let you go in. I don't like cattle mentality. I will not stand in a line like that. I will wait until that line disappears, and I'll walk in and see what I can find. But when it comes to choosing a ship, I always say, what's your entertainment? What are you going for? Are you a bingo player? Are you a trivia player? Even if we win or lose, we have fun. Are you Are you a pool person? Are you a reader? Do you like to play card games? My son does. He goes up there and plays card games all the time and learns new ones all the time. The library is important. As someone, you have to have internet. Those kind of things. So beware. Just be very aware of what you want to do. I would want to do Mardi Gras because I've never been, but you haven't been on either one nearby. Whoop. Okay, so that's fine. I would choose it because it's a day longer. The price is not that big of a deal if it's that close. That's just me. A lot of people have other reasons. Now, it doesn't say they have kids. So, once again, from what I've learned saw for the Mardi Gras of my friends' private videos, they don't put on because their kids are in it. And I do understand that. Mardi Gras has a lot of opportunities to have a good time. It is a huge ship. It is lots of places to go, especially if you're an adult, you have kids, you don't have kids. There's lots of places to eat. There's lots of opportunity to eat. The one thing I like is you can eat there once for free, and then the second one is like $8 a plate. That's not a big deal. These things are new on the Mardi Gras. So this is what I'm talking about. Go for the Mardi Gras. He's called discussion. Go for the Mardi Gras. Have a good time. Explore. Get to know the ship. Make it fun. Make it a adventure. And not worry about anything. Don't worry. Just go with the flow. Look at that compass. And I know every ship calls it different. And try to find something you have never done before and do it. I try to do that on every cruise I go on, because even though you go on the same cruise line, not every ship offers the same thing. Not every game is played the same way, even though it has the same title. So you remember that when you're on a ship. So, and make sure they have lots of deck parties. I love deck parties and deck games. They're so much fun. But that is our coffee talk for today. Boop, boop, boop. It's time for me to see if the coffee pot is done. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.